Hey guys, how's it going? It's Puerto Rican 88 at the Sabe, as everybody would know. I'm here to talk about the hoverboard confusion. In other words, people calling it different names or whatsoever, just to get it out there. And what do you call it? There had been brands that have these boards named whatsoever. But anyway, let's just go with it for a minute. Basically, you know, that these boards are made from China, and then I guess in the U.S. Or other countries that they have branded them in names, so that's what they could be called. Like for example, the common what do you call it? There are names like the self-balancing two-wheel board, which could be, you know, somewhat the official name, but it's not really an official name. Self-balancing electric scooter, sorry, the smart electric scooter, the smart balance wheel, and the miniature Segway. Now, basically, those are like the names. And now people ask, why are they called hoverboards when they don't hover? Well, to be honest, when I actually rode those things many times, it feels like you're actually, in my opinion, actually, I know everybody's got their own. Um, it feels like you're hovering in the air. Wow, because your feet is not touching the ground whatsoever. Basically, yeah, you're just using the gyroscope sensor pad technology, if that's what it uses, just to lean forward and back. But, you know, to me, it actually feels like you're actually hovering like an actual hoverboard. I mean, everybody knows the difference between an actual hoverboard, what is and what's not. Yeah, and we all know these two-wheel boards they don't hover whatsoever. But reason why I say this because a lot of people kept fussing over the name because of the brand name or whatsoever. I don't know, whatever you want it, whatever you want it to be. I've already listed down a couple of brand names that have been put down, and the makers of them. Like you got Swagway, SmartBoard, MonoRover, Hawk, Phunkee Duck, the Skywalker, HoverTrax, PowerBoard, Soar Boards, Oxboard, Leray, Futurefoot, Wonfast, Erover, Koowheel, the Moonet Mini, the Fortech, the RV77, CoolReall, and Xnow, or maybe that's what it's called. But yeah, there have been a lot of different brands that put these names into these boards. Now, yeah, so that's what I wanted to give you guys. Why there are some people that call them hoverboards, I guess, is, to make it short. And like I said, it actually feels like you're hovering off the ground, you know, in my opinion, or, to be honest, when you're riding them whatsoever. So even though the names are the self-balancing scooter, two-wheel boards, or actually, to be honest, I think they could be named PowerBoard. Sounds more like a reasonable name since they are powered by batteries. Hoverboard, of course, they feel like you're hovering since that's what they're commonly called. And let me see, HoverTrack, which I guess it was like one of the first boards out there. So I guess that's another reason how they got the name or why they call them hoverboards. You know, and so Oxboard sounds like another name that could be good, but in any way, people call them hoverboards, and I call mine a hoverboard. So and even if anybody's got a problem with it, hey, that's not my problem. Everybody got a name of what they want to call their boards. You know, if you guys got a name for it, okay. You name it what you want to name it. Everybody's got a different name for it, so that's what I want to put it out to you. And another reason why people call them hoverboards because I guess this is like the closest thing ever to an actual hoverboard. Like from Back to the Future, which I'm a huge fan of. Watching the film of Marty McFly, Doc Brown, a lot of the characters. So in any way, these are like the closest thing that we have to an actual hoverboard, since there had been prototype hoverboards that are being tested, like the Lexus hoverboard, the Hendo hoverboards, even though they only run on a superconductive magnetism or only on a magnetic field. Now, if it were possible to make an actual hoverboard run on all terrain, that would take decades to even actually make one and to go public with them. So it's possible, well, theoretically possible, but it would take decades for anybody to research um, how to make it possible for an all-terrain hoverboard to actually hover on any surfaces. So we just have to wait and see sometime in the future. We don't know what year or whatsoever, but as far as it goes, the closest thing we got are these two-wheel boards, commonly called hoverboards. So that's another thing I want to put it out to you guys. If you have any questions or whatsoever, leave a comment below, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And we'll, anything you could say, and then I'll answer directly. And that'll be it for today, and welcome to the future.